Govan Law Centre has been around for about 15 years, and we have a number of projects. We prevent repossession and homelessness, not just in Glasgow but in the west coast of Scotland. We have a prevention of homelessness project. We also provide a national education law unit service in terms of parents and children with additional support needs. We also provide the Govan Hill Law Centre over in Govan Hill, which specialises in the rights of migrant workers in the black and minority ethnic community. And above all that, we also do a lot of policy work and campaign work, whether it's bank charges, whether it's fighting for the regulation of property factors to help homeowners. So there's quite a wide range of things that we do. The cuts that are forthcoming from the UK government are quite alarming for Scotland, and in particular Glasgow, because I think Glasgow and the west coast of Scotland will bear the brunt of these cuts. But you're really looking over the next 3 to 4 years, something like £2 billion being taken out of local economies from welfare benefit cuts. Now, from next month, so from October this year, there's going to be a reduction in the amount of payments that DWP pay for mortgages. That's going to result in more mortgage arrears and ultimately an increase in repossessions. You've got from 2011 changes in terms of housing benefit payments, which is going to have a detrimental impact in terms of the private rented sector and the ability of tenants to pay. And from 2013, you've got people who are in receipt of job seekers having 10% of their housing benefit cut off. So there's a lot of different cuts that are on the way to people in Scotland, and all of these things together ultimately are going to cause serious detriment to ordinary people. We've had problems in terms of mortgage repossessions in Glasgow and in Scotland. They've been on the up and then they've come down a little. The cuts from the UK government are going to increase the number of mortgage repossessions and indeed increase the number of evictions in Scotland because of the reductions in payments to housing benefit. And added to that is the disgraceful treatment of disabled people and the removal of many thousands of people from disability living allowance. I mean, all of these cuts individually are pretty grim, but taken together, it really is the budget from hell. Govan Law Centre fully endorses the STUC's campaign. We believe that there should be a living wage. We believe that history shows us that you need a fiscal stimulus in times like this, and if you don't have that, and if you have the UK government's proposed cuts to welfare benefits and the public sector, what you're going to basically do is force Scotland into even deeper recession and cause untold misery. One of the things that we could also look at is making sure that the Her Majesty's Revenue and Custom recover the corporation tax from big companies, which we understand they often agree to write off. For example, just earlier this year, there was a major provider of telephone services who had £5 billion of corporation tax written off. I mean, really, I think what we need to do is to say to the government, if you ensure that big corporations pay all of their corporation tax in the UK, then there's no need to have such a deep and savage attack on the funding of public services and benefits.